Yeah, we back. You know, the boys are back in the building. You know, this week I thought we try something different. So going to be a random question. We're just going to go around and ask. Everyone's going to ask a question each, and we're going to see what our answer's going to be. Yeah, it's going to be spare of the moment thing. Would you say? Yeah. Nobody know what he's going to ask.
Nope.
Nobody know the question. All right, cool. Let's see what you lot got for me.
Only one person can edit this, though. You know that.
Yeah, we know, and that's you. But right. Yeah, anyway, let me introduce the guys around me. Here we go. To my left,
your boy Tezza T.
Radar as usual.
Elijah.
Cool. I'll kick it off first. Yeah, this is just gonna be a light little warm.
We ain't gonna start offending people right now.
Nah, we're not gonna offend people. You know.
If I do apologise.
Can we have a safe word, please? Can we have a safe word?
Nah, ain't no safe word.
We roll with it. We roll with it.
Roll with you.
We roll with it.
Okay. Would you rather die?
Oh, come on.
Yeah, in 20 years with no regret, or live for 100 years with all your regrets?
Do you know what? I think we live with regrets anyway. Do you know what I mean? Like I've never experienced living without a regret. So I'll take the 100 years with the regrets. Like they ain't that deep, my regrets. I ain't murder no one or nothing. So
true.
See, but then I've got additional questions, right? Because are we living 100 years health like is all good? Or are we
health or good?
Health or good. All right, cool. I'll take the 100 years then.
Definitely. Yeah. Well, you got a different answer, ain't you?
Nah. I want to twist that up as well. you live 100 years.
Yeah.
We're switching that back round.
Okay.
All health concerns for that whole 100 years.
Yep. I'll go 20 years in.
yeah. But no, do you know, 20 years, that means you're dying at 60. No, I don't want to die at 60.
What, from now you mean? Yeah, 20 years from now?
Yeah.
So you want to live another 100 years from now?
Yeah, I'll take that.
Nah.
139 years?
I'm going. I'll take the 20.
I'll take the 20, so...
No health concern? Nah. I'll take the 20.
I'm interested in, like, what would...
Do you know what, though? Like? For me, like, obviously, you boys are close to me, so therefore, if you lot are gone, and I'm still here for another, 80 years afterwards, I wouldn't want that, man.
We partner up with you.
Exactly.
Find some new boys, innit? Some new boys.
Ray's gonna be rolling with his boy. His boy's gonna live on with him.
Just keep moving from town to town and being the fresh young face.
What's my man? To roll the 140-year-old.
What's my man?
Exactly.
Hey, man.
What you got up, Grandpa?
Exactly. What you gonna do with them when they want to kick ball on
Exactly.
Sunday?
Can't do nothing.
I always want to go and goals. That's what I'm saying.
The range is too big for me. If it was like 20 years and 60 years, that'd be nicer. But
nah, 100
I'd
years,
still take
man.
the 100.
Nah, I'm taking the 20.
I'll take 20, man. Like, no, just to have no regrets, man. Like, I think I don't regret shit anyway. To be honest, like
I'm just thinking of the.
To, but then I don't now. But I just think, just imagine being able to like have that clear conscience.
Yeah,
everything will be set and and boom, and then you've done what you needed to do.
Nah, I hear that.
So I think I'd take the 20, man.
I hear that. I think for me, it's just like living 100 years without and people who I know are gone. Then I wouldn't want to. I might outlive my son. I don't want that.
Yeah, but obviously, Grand Picnic, and then kind of things there sometimes as well. So like that's a 20-year thing, but I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's see what T-Roy got for us.
Chucky.
Let's see what this guy got for us.
Nah, man, I'm gonna do it nice and simple for now.
Yeah, let's see this nice and simple too.
All right, cool. 3 things that you look for in a woman.
Shit.
All I heard is shit.
Get me ready. Shit.
I'm thinking I've got to say all of the things that my woman already has.
You gotta go first.
It's a hard question to answer when you're in a relationship because I'm talking about things I would look for in a woman, but my woman might not necessarily have those things because you can't. Not everyone. It's like buying a house, isn't it? Like. You might be in a house that you like, and there might be another house with more things on it, like the bigger driveway or something. But I don't mean you look like your house. Do you know what I mean?
You look another house better.
That house got something special. It's got an island with that window. That window just look beautiful.
That's a hard one, isn't it?
Ooh.
I'll say my 3 first, man. I'll get out of the way real quick.
It shouldn't be hard though.
It shouldn't be.
For you two married people, yeah.
Well, I've got to say looks in it. Looks is the first thing because I always look for that attraction. So
is that your first thing?
That's your first thing.
Yeah, I'd say it's my first thing, and that's bad to say that sometimes because that's kind of shallow.
I don't think so.
But I think, you know, you become sexually attracted to somebody, don't you? First, and then you get to know them. So first would be looks. I'd have to say family orientated.
That was the big one. That's the big one for me.
And I guess the last one, they have to be funny. A bit of banter.
Yeah.
A bit. Yeah. Something where they can just make you laugh, or you laugh, or they just do some goofy shit.
Three's small amount.
That is small. That is small.
Key and important. Like there's a lot.
Yeah.
So your humour, banter, family orientated, and good.
Eli's gonna say.
Can I just say
their
what you
finance gotta be right?
Your
Your finance gotta be right. They can't be no cleaner. No cleaner. You remember that? Yeah.
Can I make an adaptation to your question?
Yeah, go on then.
Make an adaptation.
So I just want to put, if I was single, what?
I didn't ask you that.
I know, but can I change? Can I make that change?
Yeah. Let's do that.
Yeah.
That makes it easier that way, yeah. Because
Go on then.
otherwise you'd be like, so for me, she's got to make more money than me. That's my first.
Make more money than you.
Okay,
Wow.
that's cool.
Yeah.
We knew that already.
Yeah.
We knew that already.
Okay.
Yeah.
Definitely. Then.
That's the first. That's number one.
Number one is it, you know?
All right. Number two.
You can't start singing. I don't want no
Like, you can't start make more money than you can't tell me shit.
I suppose that'd be number two. Number one is I've got to like the look of her. Like she's got to look a certain way that I appreciate. She's got to appreciate the way that she looks. And then the third one would be she's got to be into NBA. Oh my god.
Oh Lord.
If she's into NBA and all we watch is like basketball all day.
This guy think he's in love and basketball. So I don't know.
That's cool. That would be
Great
ideal
film.
for me. You got to be careful what you wish for. That might not be great, but I think that's what I'd want.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You want to go next?
You go, Ray.
I don't know my answer to be fair.
Ash was still trying to think, boy.
Gotta be.
That's like this.
Yeah. So there has to
too
be
much.
the sexual attraction part that I understand, get that completely. Vibe's big. Like, you know, someone who like I could like have banter with, like T.O. said, you know, someone I can view like a ride or die kind of thing. That's what I'd be looking for. And family orientated. Yeah. They're the three things.
What does that
I'm not
mean?
gonna put money
Does that
into
mean can get on with your family or
Can basically like for instance, you know, you could date someone who hasn't got any kids, so they wouldn't understand the kids aspect of what you have in your life, so they could be like become a very selfish person and stuff like that.
I just thought one. I can have my free.
But then also, do you know someone who's like quite tight with their family?
Yeah, correct.
Like where like you know family get-togethers, family gatherings,
So got the values.
friends. Like, you know what I mean? Like I don't know. Every now and again, you go to a family barbecue, or you know that to have those values. You don't have to have children because some people can't have children or haven't had children.
Yeah,
and stuff.
I can understand that.
But just to have that family vibe, do you know what I mean? Because there's certain people, some of the funnest people I know ain't got kids and ain't got family. Do you know what I mean? Like that, but they love to be in that. They thrive in that environment, man.
Yeah.
That's because they ain't got
You
that.
just need that.
I mean, some people I've been around that haven't got kids
But
and
there's
just
some
don't
who've
have
got them and
that
they don't have to
family
thrive in it, man.
core value.
True, though.
It has to be family orientated for me as well. Because it has to be.
I'm smiling because I might have you to say one thing that you told me the other day. So if you don't say that, then you're lying.
What did I say
Carry
to you
on
the
our
other
way.
day? I don't remember when did we have this conversation when I was sober or drunk?
Oh, you're on your way. But
There you go then. Yeah, so they have to be, family orientated, which means they have to be able to get on with my family. I have to get on with their family, and they have to get on with my friends for sure. You know what I mean? Because you know, that's how I am with my friends and my family. Trust is an issue for me. I have to be able to trust them, and they got to trust me 100%. Those are two things for me.
you said to me you wouldn't get with no tall girl.
Yeah, they can't be tall. That's true. But I wouldn't be. Would that be in its? Would it be like essential?
She's
top
perfect, yeah, but then her
Love
knees
the
are up to her
ass.
waist level. Yeah.
But is that
Perfect
top
looking.
3? Is that in your top 3
That's
things?
what I'm saying. Would you?
He's asking
Would
you.
you?
Yeah, it's your top three.
I don't think that's
If
in
the
my
girl was
top
6'5",
3.
5'11", 5'12",
That wouldn't be my top 3 of things though.
be alright if
That'd be my top 5 of things. But if you're talking about top 3, I wouldn't.
Alright, cool.
Do you know what I mean? The height won't be in the top 3. So what have I got so
Last
far?
one.
Family,
Trust.
trust. We got to have a vibe. Otherwise, we're not gonna. It's just not gonna work for me. We don't banter. We don't have a vibe. She don't get me. I don't get her. We don't even like the same films. That's not gonna work because I'm laughing at a film and she's not laughing. I'm busting joke at Friday. She's there looking at it like,
what's this?
Well, you see, people are in relationships like that, though, innit?
Yeah,
like,
that
there
can't
are
work
people
for me.
who don't like partners, don't like them saying
I
something.
can't do that. I can't do it.
That's hard.
Yeah.
Because if I'm putting
mad.
on them funny films and I'm thinking this is hilarious, so you're just sitting there
Yeah.
like that ain't gonna do it for me because I want you to laugh at the same bits I'm laughing at. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Essentially. So those are things. Yeah, that's me.
Yeah.
Who's next anyway?
Eli.
Ray or E?
Was it Ray?
Let's hear it.
Right. Who would you have play you in a movie? If the movie
That's a
movie
good
about
one.
your life. Who would you have play you?
LeBron.
I like that one.
LeBron.
I like that one. You know?
I think I'd like to have someone British play me, obviously.
Who would you think that would suit you?
I know exactly
Mind you, it's an actor, so an actor could probably play you.
who I'd have.
Bernie
I
Mac.
think I know how I have.
Bernie Mac.
No, I know exactly who I'd have. I'd have Wesley Snipes.
I knew you'd
Where's
say
his
that.
notes?
I knew you'd say that.
I know Wesley
It's
is
not
me,
even that
man.
Wesley
I didn't
looks
say that.
like you, but you kind of embody the Wesley Snipes
Yeah,
spirit,
like,
innit?
like if I was to pick an actor who's a good actor, I'd want someone like Denzel Washington because he's a bad man actor, not someone like him. But I just think, I think Wesley, man, just like the athleticism type style, like, and then like
You were
he's
never athletic.
I just like, but he's funny. Do you know what I mean? But he's funny. Like it could be dark. It could be quite serious. Like, I just know he just.
He's like you. He's like Timo, isn't he?
He is. That's why it's a perfect actor.
But yeah, he'd be me, man. Definitely.
I've never actually thought about that.
Yeah, it'd be him. I did think at first I was gonna say Jamie Foxx, but now he's a bit too comical for me. So I definitely have to say, Wesley. Wesley's the guy.
You can't. I couldn't have no American play me because which part of the Jamaican they're gonna say? You know, Americans
Right.
speak patois. They don't speak it right. It's just not.
it's not
I know, it's not right.
As much as I would like the likes of Denzel, and of course you'd want them actors to be for me, but for me it'd be like is it Yardi?
Oh yeah.
Oh, Idris Elba.
No, he's
Nah.
British guy, isn't it?
Idris Elba.
Yeah, the one that play Yardi when
Oh, no,
he's
he's
like,
the-
Kiddo's the one from Kiddo.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was good in that. Actually, I like that.
Yeah.
Or Ashley
Actually, what was?
Ashley Walters.
Ashley D.
Okay,
Ashley D. That's a
Yeah,
good
he's
one,
good.
man.
Yeah, he's good.
Ashley
one.
D.
He's good.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Ashley D's very good, actually.
You could even have Kano chucked up in there. You know, Ashley.
Yeah,
He's
Yeah,
good
Kano
actor
is
in that.
more of like
Yeah.
Daniel vibe or
Yeah.
Aaron kind of vibe.
He actually was a big one, to be fair, because he was
Yeah.
good in
But he didn't. He did
Top
he go
Boy went to
Top Boy.
Jamaica.
Top Boy. He
Top
did
Boy.
go Jamaican Top
Top
Boy,
Boy,
didn't he?
yeah.
But he
Yeah.
played the Jamaican in the 50 Cent movie.
Yeah, he does. Yeah,
Yeah.
in the wheelchair.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's a good shout.
As his best friend in that, wasn't it?
Do you know who else you
You
could have
say-
been? You could have been Play from Kill and Play as well.
Yeah.
He reminds me
it's
of you.
That's my favourite movie, man. Class Act's my favourite movie, man. Leeds Brown, baby.
Classic. I feel it was classic,
Could
boy.
have definitely been
Yeah.
Play from Kill and
What
Play.
were you saying? Lee? Who would you think?
So I couldn't think of a British person. I thought I had
I think I'll
someone.
go with American.
Daniel Kaluuya, is he British?
I
Daniel
think
Kaluuya is
that, yeah,
British,
he's
but I
was
don't
thinking
really
that.
think he's me. Like he's kind of serious, and I'm not that serious. I would go for
Richard Blackwood?
that would be a bad shot.
That one a bad- that's not a
You know
bad
what?
shout.
He's a big guy.
Yeah.
I'm not a big guy like that. I would go for Kel from Keenan and Kel. That'd be me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm
I'll
not
get
funny
it.
like him, but that's who I'd like to play me. I'd like
Yeah.
to see myself as that.
Yeah,
even
yeah,
if I'm not that. Do you know what I mean?
Boy, I'm trying to think now because, but like now we've been talking, there's been a few names that's been banded about.
Yeah, and
Actually,
you can't even
relates
go
to
to
the
the
question, man.
generic ones, the proper
can't-
actors, because you know they got
I can't
they
go
got
to
to get
Denzel.
down your.
I can't go to Denzel. I've got to go with someone like. No, I know I've got a few bits of grey hair in my hair already.
The narration is
But my hair ain't that grey yet, you know. Jeez, boy. I know it's going there, but
I missed
not
one.
far.
It's on list there. I missed one, man. Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah, I thought about
there
him,
you
but
go, Michael B.
Jordan, yeah,
I
good.
thought about it.
He remind me of Seth a little bit. Don't
Yeah,
he?
100%.
Yeah, that Seth.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he got
Yeah.
himself look hard, didn't
Yeah,
he?
he's good. He's good, actually.
That's a good shot, Eli.
Yeah, he's very good.
Tay Diggs.
Tay Diggs. I wouldn't go with Tay Diggs.
Chris Rock. Leroy could have been Chris Rock.
Yeah, Leroy could be. Or Samuel
BJ
Jackson,
Smooth,
all
bruv. That's Leroy right there. You know, innit, Lee? BJ Smooth. That's you, innit?
I'm gonna go with Jamie Foxx. You know,
Yeah.
I think
That's
Yeah.
not bad. Jamie's bad.
Jamie's
Yeah.
bad.
He don't get. He's one actor that don't get his credit.
Do you remember what he looked like in booty call.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
That's Ray in that
Ray.
era. That era.
Tight clothes. That's the Jamie Foxx.
You
Yeah.
know, when you kids, the only time he got credit was Ray,
Bad.
wasn't it?
Yeah.
So if he got really credit for, and that what probably
Big
that's
boy
probably one of
Phil.
the
If he
big
didn't
reasons,
get credit for that, that would have been a
Oh, Ray, do
shambles.
you know what?
boy
You know,
Phil.
Ray.
That thing was
I know,
flipping
like
amazing.
not his size, but you could get away with Will Smith, you know.
You reckon?
Yeah, man. You know, like
Yeah,
you
Will
could be,
Smith,
you
yeah,
could get
Ray
away with
like,
a joke
I'll
up
take
in there.
that.
I'll get away with Will Smith, man.
Ray's
Like, you
taking
know,
that all
like the
day.
Will Smith when he's like a bit more serious, like when he's like not Hitch, Hancock and that sort of era there, and
Yeah.
Pursuit of Happiness and then kind of things like that.
That
You
kind
can
of
get
Will
away with
Smith,
that kind
yeah.
of.
Yeah, of
For
course.
sure.
Yeah,
Still got a
from
piece of
you
joke.
get away with
Yeah,
it, you know.
yeah, man, I'll take that. I'll take that, either Jamie or Will.
Let's hear what
I've never
Eli
thought
got
about
for
that.
us now.
Do you know what people used to say that to me? Yeah, especially Neil Mason. He used to go, Eli, man, you look like Kobe Bryant. Because when you play basketball, you got the same head as Kobe Bryant.
Same head,
So
you know.
if Kobe Bryant died. He died now,
Like
he?
Kobe,
Yeah, of course
man.
he
So when
died.
Kobe, when they make the Kobe movie, I'm going to audition for it.
I think a little more like Penny Hardaway.
They will make it.
I'll take that. I'll take that.
Penny Hardaway.
I like it, man. I like
Kobe
it.
when you had a ball head, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
In fact, MJ.
They would make a film about him, though, wouldn't they? Kobe, they would definitely
Yeah,
make a film
they've got
about him. Yeah.
That'd be cool if someone playing him, wouldn't it?
Yeah, Kobe's serious.
Yeah, someone playing him.
Okay, so mine are a bit more serious, yeah?
Yeah.
Do you often find that you hide your true self from others in fear of judgment?
You do.
Yeah,
At work.
At work. That's what I was going to say.
Really?
100%.
Anywhere else?
At work, let's say around, say if you got your girl around their family maybe, because it's in a different environment and it's different settings. You don't talk like, we speak differently to how we will speak in certain settings, depending on the settings, innit? Because, like, I remember when I was younger, I used to go to people's house and I used to be like, I never want to be left alone in any room, because just in case I'm a black person there and I want to feel like they're going to accuse me of stealing shit. You know what I mean? Like, that's how I always felt like.
Yeah,
and I had to make
yeah.
sure I'm in a
That's
room
sad,
with
but it's
somebody.
true.
Yeah, I think definitely work, because there's sometimes where I just look at people, someone say something, I just think, if you only knew what I could do to you right now. You're the ones there, don't let me get Debo on you, man. Just trust me. Like, and you have to just humble yourself, like, okay. And they try to crack, sometimes people try to crack little jokes and that. I know you could go to a nice little dude, man, and the food could be nice, and then you think, boy, I ain't gonna fill my belly, man. When the curry go, right, so they take the
Food in the season, right, yeah.
You know what I mean? The place where you have to leave and you go get McDonald's after, you just fill up your belly. Fill up your belly because you don't know how to do nothing.
You take one little plate and you get a small little sandwich that you know is safe.
And they ain't doing you
the
right,
tuna
man.
sandwich
The tuna
or salad,
sandwich.
the ham and
Yeah,
cheese
yeah,
sandwich.
yeah.
That's the basic one.
Yeah.
I'm not
That's
chucking
it.
none of the.
Work and work.
I don't think just work. I think in a few different scenarios. I think
I didn't
different
say just
situations. I think
Houses.
Yeah, it's just
Families' houses.
other people's.
Other people's families' houses.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
What about your own family?
yeah.
Ever? Like, I feel like that sometimes in front of my kids.
Yeah,
I
for
see my
sure.
kids and think, I can't really be who I am right in this moment. For
Yep.
Not for fear, though. It's more for, like,
That boundary. That
they're
is,
not ready
yeah.
for that part of me
Yeah,
yet.
yeah,
Do you know what I
of
mean?
course.
You
Yeah.
can't show your kids that part of you.
Yeah, yeah.
They get you in phases, right?
Yeah.
And I feel like I got that through my parents as well. As you get older,
Yeah.
your parents reveal more of who they are to you.
Yeah.
You're like, right, I never knew that
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
Correct.
about them as well.
And also,
That's
like,
correct.
I think for me now, like, I've now started to reveal myself more. For a long, long time, I kept part of me away from my kids, but now my kids are older. Like, my, you know, my
Which part do you-
16-year-old, my 21-year-old.
the old me.
Devo part.
I know, but I start having conversations like when, like, you know, just certain things, certain situations when certain kids think that they're bigger or the attitude comes out, or certain things I'm thinking, hold on, I've been here, you know. That's not the way to go. Do you know what I mean? Like, you can't answer a man back like that, like, or whatever. You know, you kind of reveal yourself a little bit more. And sometimes you need to do that in order for them to realise,
Actually.
hold on, my dad's just not this way. He does understand. He's been there. He's got a t-shirt sort of thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, you do actually.
That is, and your parents as well. I don't
Yeah.
swear on my mum.
I still don't.
I
I
don't
don't.
even to this day.
I don't swear by my dad at all.
My mum, I don't swear around her. She don't hear me
that level of
swear.
respect
Yeah,
that
Yeah, it's very rare.
Yeah.
I think I probably have swore on my dad, but I think that's very rare. Like, I wouldn't be swearing at him or if it might be like a little joke or like in the slip out or something. But consciously, I think we've been brought up anyway that way.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
You don't do it
Respect.
right
So I
that
don't
way
do it,
anyway.
exactly.
Do you know what I mean? And if
Consciously,
you
I
do,
know.
you hold your tongue and you still, you know,
Yeah.
it is what it is.
You?
But what version of yourself is your actual self? Because this question is about what you withholding your true self. Are you your true self in this room, or are you your true self when you're with your girl, or when you're with your mum? Like, which version is the true version of you?
How are you supposed to know what the true version
I
of you
heard-
if you've got so many different versions of yourself?
Yeah, well, they're not different versions. They're like
They're just
different
personalities.
sides that you show.
I get
Do you know what I
it.
mean?
But
I
they're
am
you.
not going
They're
to
all
have.
you. We all have like multiple personalities, don't we?
Yeah.
Like
Everyone does, yeah.
We have
Say
multiple
split
personalities, don't
personality,
we?
we all have,
Because we adapt to our environment. We're like
Yeah.
certain
we do.
things. Certain
We do.
things, you know,
That's
we just
exactly
adapt
what
to
it
wherever
is.
it is, and that's. So I don't know. I think our true self is whatever form we're in
At that
in
time.
at that time in that moment.
I get that.
Personally,
That
There
I
are
can
some people
understand.
that don't adapt though, yeah. And if you look around, then people don't get very far
Nah.
in life.
Yeah,
Do you know
yeah,
what I mean?
that's
There are people
true.
who are like
they're still doing the
the
same.
same
Keeping
wild
it
ass
real.
person.
Wait.
You know people like that.
The same way.
Yeah.
And you don't.
There's certain people we
Progress.
know who are still in the same position now, 30 years later than they were when they were at primary school or at school or whatever,
Crazy.
and they're not
Yeah.
moved forward. They're still doing the same thing,
Yeah, it's true.
and that's mad. But yeah, that's a good question. I like
It's
that.
true.
Yeah, it's a good
I
one.
came up with that all by myself.
Did you?
Well done.
I have been doing a bit of Google searching. I ain't gonna lie, but that jumped out at me. That one.
Okay. Would you rather be in jail for 5 years or be in a coma for a decade?
Jeez, bro.
Take me to jail.
Lock me up.
Take me to jail.
You're in
wait.
jail. You're in jail for pedophilia.
No. What are you going stupid?
I want you not to say jail first, and I'm sorry.
Hold on.
That's how it's
So,
gonna be.
when you come out of a coma, are you all okay? Like, are you paralyzed when you come out? What's the situation when you come out?
You come out of coma, you're okay.
All okay. Got my mind as well. So, like, you know, I've got
You
10
got
year
your
gap,
mind
but I've
as
got my
well.
mind.
Coma's easy.
Coma's
I'm going
easy.
to
Coma's
easy.
100%.
You ain't seen that.
I still 10 years away, man. Shit,
Yeah.
violence will build up.
So you know was quick to before you even hear this.
Nah. I wanted to answer the question about coma.
You
but
had
it might
to
be
go with
okay.
the jail thing quick time.
Nah,
Come
not
out,
me.
my crypto
Not
will
me,
be
boy.
up. Everything.
Yo,
How much money you would have saved? You pay for
Balling.
you.
Hopefully.
Come back and balling, boy.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. I'll go with that one. Yeah.
okay, huh?
You going jail?
I'm taking a coma all
Yeah,
day. I'm not trying to go to jail for being no damn pedophilia and a killer. This is nah, bro.
Even if you're in jail for the nicest thing, yeah, that's just stress, innit? Like, so I don't need that stress for 5 years of being in
But in
jail.
that 10 years, that could be stressed. Your girl could have. Let's do, man. Go with your money and with your pay everything.
Yeah, I've got.
I'm broke. Girl, breathe up.
Yeah, in that coma, yeah.
Somehow you signed over the mortgage as well, you know.
Yeah, you didn't realize you come out.
You get me?
You come out. You're fine, but you have nothing.
Nah, I'm told, man.
You not
Alan
even
shit.
scratch.
Oh,
Yeah. You trying to write that in there. That's
I
wicked.
can imagine.
See what that?
Imagine Eli in the coma. Leah getting his hand on his phone.
You already know his signatures. Come on, kids, we going.
Hey, August be like to the kids. Oh no, she's nigga don't spend no money.
Nah, we spent all the money.
They go Florida, Disneyland, California.
We're gonna live. Oh, that would be deep. Though.
What you
I
picking
still
then?
rather that because I wouldn't have to see it.
When you coming out, thinking that you come out of the coma, thinking it was still yesterday.
Yeah, I
You,
think
you trying to come home to your home, and your home's not here no more. It's gone. It's sold.
God.
I've seen a film like that before. No, TV show.
Yeah, deep. I've seen something like that before. That's deep.
I'm still not going to jail, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Still
for
not
those
going
things.
to jail.
Nah,
Still
mate.
not going to jail.
I'd rather start over
You
too.
can start again.
I'd rather start
I'd rather start over. One day,
100%.
I'm not going to jail for none of that. Nah.
None of that. No way.
No thanks.
Boy, you might not even come out after 5 years.
Exactly.
I mean,
So this one is:
Yeah, that one's good.
if you was Manchester United's manager, yeah, what would you do with Cristiano Ronaldo and the situation?
What's the situation?
So Cristiano Ronaldo has not been playing much this season. Basically went to the change room, didn't stay in there, just packed all these things off and left the stadium.
I'd fine him.
you'd find him.
Fine him. Yeah, I'd just fine him until he quit. Or,
Fine, ain't gonna touch him, man.
yeah, I
It's
know.
not going
but-
to affect him at all.
So
I wouldn't. I personally, because he's already disrupting the team. I want the first team to be in their mindset of, you know, we're in this together kind of thing. So I would probably get him to train with the youths, and he ain't coming nowhere near the first team squad.
Someone of
And
his
in
caliber?
January come, gone.
Because I don't know if you saw the Gary Neville and
Roy Keane. Roy Keane. Yeah, and Hasselback with there.
They were going in on it.
Roy Keane was like, Scholes did that.
Yeah, we saw people done worse, and he's getting punished for it. But he is probably one of the greatest players of all time. Yeah, we can't argue.
Yeah,
that,
I'm not going to deny that.
You know, he's probably up there
Yeah.
in some people's number 1, some people's number 2, some people's number 3, some people's number 10, whatever. But I think they should let him go.
I think they should let him go.
I think
the problem is
release him out his contract
in the summer.
How long is his contract?
He wanted to go in the summer, but no one wanted him.
1 year
left.
Yeah,
He's
I
on
think
2 year
so.
deal, didn't he? He's on 2 year deal, didn't he?
Yeah, he's got a year
Last
left, so
year,
he can go 3 in the summer.
3 in the summer.
But no one wanted him this summer, just gone because
Yeah,
You know.
he'll definitely get fined,
yeah,
and then he would definitely stay away from the first team.
I'll keep him away from the first team.
Personally, that's why
Could
they'll
you do that
fine
to a
him.
player of that caliber, though?
Yeah, of course you can.
You do it to Messi?
You have to send a
Would you do
message.
it to Messi?
Yeah, you have to send that
I mean,
message.
yeah, and he's what? How old is he now? 38.
No player's bigger than the club. That's the
old,
message. That's the message
Yeah,
you got to
that's the
send.
message.
No player's bigger than the club, so you got to send that message and
You
say,
might
look,
argue that and say I make more money for the club than anyone else do.
so it don't matter.
More than the whole team pulling together.
But you still can't
His
do
shirt
that.
sells.
Yeah, maybe so, but you still
true.
can't do that.
So is he bigger than the club then?
He can be bigger than the club somewhere else then, can't he? I mean, Messi, time of being the best player in the world, them days, it's over for them.
Yes, it's dying now.
Because they're, you know what I mean?
They're
Messi,
old, yeah.
Messi's what, 34, he's what, 36 or so at 7? Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like that.
So do you think he should just go down and play for, like, because people talk about him going to Sporting and places like that. You think he should go somewhere like that? Or you think he should go abroad to America?
Just go abroad, man. You don't need. He has nothing. What does he have to prove? He has nothing to prove.
I mean, if he goes to Sporting, I mean, that's going back to his first team, isn't it?
He plays Champions League football.
He only want to stay in Europe because Messi's in Europe. If Messi leave now, he's gone.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, but Messi ain't leaving Europe. Messi's going back Barca.
You know what I mean? He ain't going back Barca.
I'm going to go Barca, next year.
I reckon he'd go either Argentina or go America
You think so?
after his contract done with Fimi.
With
Paris
PSG.
Saint-Germain.
No, this is last season, isn't it? PSG, isn't it? And he's for fire this year,
Yeah, he got 1 more year, but he's got what's it called? An agreement to extend for another year.
yeah,
innit?
extension.
Some mad stupid.
So you'd say I'd say get rid of him. What are you saying, right?
I'd say,
Or send him to the youth team. Or
I'd say, yeah, let him keep him away from the
He's got
first
to go
team.
in
Send him in
January.
January.
Yeah, he's got to go.
Yeah,
I
has to
say
go.
fine him and keep him. Surely, is it like basketball where some clubs retain players just because they sell merch?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
anywhere
he goes, he's gonna bring in money.
Yeah.
That's like signing Jordan. Do you know what I mean? That's how it is. It's like that one
that's-
or whatever.
TV
Me-
money.
they're me-
TV money, rights, sponsorships. You know.
Do you know what I mean?
That sort of stuff.
They're the kind of players that has more followers than the whole club.
Yeah, that's when the business takes over more than the game.
Yeah, that's
So
exactly what it is.
And that was all it was for Manchester United. They didn't need him. They were playing better football without him. To be honest.
Yeah.
But
Just
they didn't want
commercial
City. They didn't
value.
want City to have him because,
Yeah.
he would have scored a bag of goals for City because the
100%.
service he would have got and
Yeah.
stuff. He would have
Wicked
just
as.
he'd be doing what Haaland's doing now.
Yeah,
he'd be
cool.
getting their numbers because
True.
he'll get the service. Obviously, he's not as strong, quick, blah
Yeah.
blah than Haaland, but he'd
Yeah.
probably be getting
Yeah.
close to those
He can
numbers
finish as
because
well, yeah.
he can finish.
Yeah. All right. So if you could turn back time and talk to your 18-year-old self, what would you tell him?
Oh, you took my question. I had that question.
Society.
I had that question.
For me, it would be something along the lines of like, listen to your parents. You know, 18, you think you know everything, don't you?
course.
You think you're ready to go your own
course,
way.
you think
15, 16, 17.
You think
By the
as soon
time
as I
you
get to
40,
18, I want to do
you
my
start
own
looking
thing.
back.
Yep.
So mine would be more about listening to the guidance from
Yeah.
the elders.
Yeah.
Your life might be a bit more boring than you wanted it to be, but in 20 years it will be more.
Yep.
Worth
It would make more sense. Yeah,
I'll
so
be
that would
mortgage free now.
Yeah, that's where I would be. For that one.
Yeah, same. Listen to Raymond's dad. So drill us in our head for when we were 16.
Yep.
Drilling that in our head.
I had that from 13 when I get my paper on, man.
See what I mean?
That's when I had
And
it
got it
from.
from 13. We got it from 16, 15 probably. Younger.
What I say to
Me and Daniel used to come round.
I'd say, listen, just get a house secured now. That's what I say. That's the main thing. Get a
Man,
house
what the
secured.
prices were back then, man.
I know. That's what I'm
We were
saying.
18.
I'll probably say to myself back then,
2000,
just
was it?
go to college,
Yeah,
go
2000.
get into a
How
trade.
much deposit would we have, do you think? How much deposit would we need back then?
About £1,000.
What, in year 2000?
Yeah.
Not even that. £1,000 maybe.
Well, houses ain't reaching 100k yet, are they? So,
No.
so boy,
No, exactly.
10% of that.
The house, because when I
10
bought Gordon
grand?
Road, that was,
No, 5%
that was bought for
mortgage
50
you get
grand,
back
you
then.
know.
Yeah, 5%.
Yep, I put it, I put
Did
50
five-
grand.
At one point, it was 0%.
5 grand mortgage.
At one point, it was 0%, wasn't it?
Yeah.
At one point.
That
What,
came, that
mortgages?
came, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
that
100%
was,
mortgages,
that
yeah,
was
yeah.
subprime though. That's when they
Yeah,
had the
100%
2008
mortgages.
crash because of that. But yeah, we could have got 100% mortgage then, yes.
Yeah.
Right, then, and like, I remember a certain friend of ours had the opportunity to buy his council flat, and they said to him, this is about 2002, and they said to him, yeah, it's a 2-bed council flat, 20 grand.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm not going to buy it. We don't know this person. I'm not buying it.
I know who you
He
talk
goes,
about.
oh, my mum said I should do it. I'm not going to do it. I was like, why would you not do it? You can get a bank loan for 20 grand. Never need a mortgage. Nah, I'm not doing it. Stupid. If he has asked that question, that would be the change that he made.
Yeah, of course, 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Why would you not do that?
I think definitely go to college and get into a trade, man.
Yeah.
Switch,
Secured that trade, and I would have just invested, man. Properties,
Yeah.
pump properties back then, man.
I hear that.
Investing.
Investing.
I wait for Bitcoin to come out.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Bitcoin was out then.
Bitcoin dropped.
Bitcoin was out then, though.
2008.
Be telling your younger self, listen, wait for Bitcoin, wait for Bitcoin.
Yeah.
All that money I could have
What would you tell yourself, Ash?
definitely go change my course in college. Definitely. And definitely listen to what Raymond Dad said when we was younger.
What did he say?
Take advice. Buy a house.
Our house.
Oh, right.
You preached that, banged on with that.
Buy a house, buy a house, buy a house.
That just seems too big, don't it? As an 18-year-old,
Yeah, of course.
Massive
thing,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
It's like, imagine telling an
I
18-year-old
wasn't
that
even
now.
thinking along
Like,
those lines.
I'm going to spend
Exactly.
200k on a house.
And
I
a
can't
house.
afford that.
Yeah.
and I just think it's because I didn't understand you don't spend 200k on a house.
You don't.
Nah.
Yeah.
You're spending, back then, what would have been £350 a month or something.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
That's
And
it.
you'd probably be mortgage free now.
But then-
Or
but
your
then-
mortgage
but
is
then-
dotty cheap right now.
At 18, was we
Yeah.
earning that money to buy one?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, definitely.
for sure.
People were getting cars on finance and all that, so you could
Yeah, they
get a
were.
house
But
for
18,
that.
you was at uni.
No, I went when I was
I was
21. but
working
still,
then.
Yeah, 21. Yeah.
But
When you
still-
were 18.
I was
was
working
on-
at the post office, Royal Mail. I don't know what I was making then, but it was enough to buy some
But there
jeans and that.
was a lot of money,
Culture
though.
start, and I was
Saved, though.
earning. I think I was earning 14 grand a year at the time,
Yeah.
and I probably could have bought a house.
Yeah,
then
you
as
probably
well.
could have had the money to do
Yeah,
it.
I think that would have
Yeah.
been,
But that-
been like the basic then, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
Would have
and
been
also that would have been
standard
that would have been
then.
certain things that you couldn't have bought. So you could have been going out. You could have been certain clothes.
And that's the thing.
Sort of things, and you didn't
Yeah.
think about it. You just thought about enjoying
just
life.
going out and partying, exactly.
Party, man.
So I'm thinking, if I go back, you know, would
You're
I be
gonna
able to
miss out
stick
on
out that
that.
boringness? You know what I mean? When I hear all my friends going out every weekend partying,
That's why you should have twisted there.
what's that?
Would you rather go back in time, change your life now, or had your time that you've had?
Had the time again that we had.
Not knowing, obviously in hindsight, you're gonna change it.
So you just going back and just hoping, hitting hope.
Yeah.
We're gonna make the same mistakes as we were. Man. We're gonna go straight back and do that all them
Yeah,
whole
you
things
are.
again.
Different,
Because nothing's
Nothing's gonna
changed.
change. Exactly. Nothing's gonna change.
I think the only thing I'd say is I know if I'd have gone into that trade thing and just gone invest in the property and just focused on houses to work.
But you wouldn't though.
The times I had, man, I never had them. Boy.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Good times.
That's what I'm saying.
Taking them back.
Like, you know.
I had
Oh
some
man.
good times.
Exactly.
I had some
Exactly.
good times, man. Like you think of all
Yeah.
the fun and the things that we done, the jokes, the holidays,
Exactly.
whatever, everything. Just imagine losing all of that just to gain
would
an
you-
extra yard or
Yeah.
extra couple of yards.
Would you
don't
give
get
that
me wrong,
up?
it's nice financially.
Would you
but
give that up for that though?
I don't think I would. I think I'd enjoy my life. And you know the reason I say that, it's being a bit selfish, but all the houses and shit that we would, if you'd had back then and what you got, you would never gonna enjoy that shit. If you enjoy that shit, it's your kids anyway. You ain't gonna enjoy that.
Yeah,
You're building that future for them. So, and they've got a future now, man. And I get that. But no,
You're not
man.
speaking about money, bro. It's like,
No, but,
shit,
no,
I
but,
got
no,
money.
no, but you own houses now, yeah, and etc. But you're not enjoying the financial side of it. You all you're doing is just
Working
racking up
to pay
more
that.
debt, working, paying it off. You die, your kid gets he's nice.
The difference is, right?
Yeah.
The difference is, we'd be finishing paying that shit now.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was
And
gonna
then
say.
we'd be enjoying
be
it. I'll be in my
balling
40s in the
right
drop
now.
top. The obvious cliches like life is short and all that sort of stuff. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
but for me, that would be that way. Yeah, listen to the advice that you get because I thought I knew everything. There's still a big element
Yeah.
of me that's like that now. And probably in 20 years, I'll look back and say, well, humble yourself as a 40-year-old, but definitely humble yourself as an 18-year-old.
100%.
100%.
And listen to
Yeah.
Yeah, I would as
my
well.
dad, especially, and my mum.
Yeah, same.
More than
Same.
sure.
Yeah.
Same. I agree.
All right, who's question next?
Ease.
Elijah.
Okay, all right, cool. So, okay, another deep, reflective one. I hope you lot got some funny ones because I haven't got any. Thinking about life now, yeah. Life is short, as I was just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What legacy do you want to leave behind when you pass away?
What legacy do you want to leave behind?
Do you want to leave a legacy behind, or do you just want to be like a facilitator of, you know, one of the steps in the staircase, or do you want to leave a legacy behind? And
I think
do-
I'd one of the steps in the staircase. I think. Yeah. Legacy's too massive, man. If I can influence a few people to something better, then that's me. That's
Isn't that a
what I
legacy?
achieve,
Is that
I
not a
think.
legacy though? What is a legacy?
That's what I mean. That's what I was going to ask. Like,
A legacy is like a way of life that you believed in, that you push for other people to live on through them,
that way.
for them to be influenced and inspired by that.
Okay. And what's the staircase element?
Just another person that existed, I guess.
Oh, is that what it is? Oh,
Yeah,
right.
like
No, I don't want
you
to be
just
staircase then.
existed
I
and
thought,
like
I
you
thought you meant
spread the
like.
seed and
I thought
built something and carried on. Do you know what I mean? But you didn't really have that much of a legacy or impact on
not a
other
staircase.
people.
The way I thought you were talking about a staircase was just a piece, just like a piece of influence on somebody.
Right.
I didn't think you meant like, and then legacy I thought was just a massive, a whole
A
big
legacy
thing. But
sounds massive, isn't it?
yeah, it does sound
it's
massive.
not.
That's why I asked the
But
question.
then it is big. I feel like I have the potential to leave a legacy. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I leave something that I believed in and that I wanted to create or what to do to the younger generation, my children or something, and they continue that legacy. Like I felt that my granddad left a legacy. Yeah. So my granddad was very community orientated, very family orientated. So like all the elders, your granddad this, your granddad that, everyone just go to your granddad. And he left sort of legacy. Like he's very family orientated in that sense. So like a family legacy.
Yeah.
And then I feel like my dad tries to do that and tries to continue to bring all his friends, everyone around, and I'd like to do that, but maybe at a bigger scale than them. There's nothing better than going back. And legacies are different things. You know, when you go, people talk about people like Preacher, people like Charlie Dyer. They talk about people like that. You know. And I'd like to think that when I leave, people will be able to talk about me like that. Mm-hmm. And it's sad because people ain't talk about that shit when you're gone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They should be talking about that now. The legacies that I'm talking about how you done influences that you done now. Well, it's always when you've gone and they're like, oh man, he done so much for da. So yeah, 100%.
That depends when you die, you know? Like if you would have passed when you were 20, your legacy would have been Debo.
Yeah.
But if you pass now, your legacy is going to be probably as a father and the things that you've done as a family man. And if you pass in 20 years' time, then you don't know what that's going to be.
Yeah.
So what would you want it to be?
What, my legacy?
Yeah.
I just want my legacy to be just to be known that I've you know, my dream is to kind of have a business eventually, but that business and just employ young people of ethnicity.
Give them an opportunity.
And give them an opportunity. You know, in the building trade, there's not many people of ethnic origin, black, Asian, predominantly.
Yeah.
Just because you don't really see it. You see a lot of Polish people like that, but I'd like to just bring through more of that because I said you guys sight sometimes you don't really see them. And yeah, just like my kids, like my friends' kids, they could be my first apprentice. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then you bring through, so you keep a foundation within your community, but within your family, within your friends, and you build it. If you have to expand it, and it goes further, but that's what I'd like to see. So that way, you then start bringing everyone together. Do you know what I mean?
What's the Ashwell legacy?
To make sure that my brothers, friends, family see me as a good person, an honest person, a trustworthy person, someone that they can rely on for most things.
I think you already done all of that
done
already.
that, exactly.
I mean,
But
that's the only
but
things you think of
that's
Ashwell,
that
isn't
saying.
it?
But that's
Ashwell
my
is just-
Exactly.
Yeah.
The go-to.
that's my legacy. That's the kind of legacy I want to leave. I don't want to regret being the person I am.
What is your legacy?
I want to have like be the spark to like some youngsters, like, you know, following something. For instance, like I've worked ever since I left school. So therefore, like if I can get into a mindset where, like, you know, you go to work, you own your crust, you come home kind of thing, you know, that would be a good thing rather than being on the street trying to sell this, trying to sell that, you know, getting up to badness, knifing people up and stuff. I'd like to. It's true though.
And it's
true,
mad
it
that
happens.
actually when you say that, some people actually want that to be their legacy, don't they? At that point in their life, they're like,
of
I want
course.
to be the legend of who would done this.
And I feel like,
And
But I
that's
feel
what
like
inspires them.
some people are growing up now and thinking, do you know what, boy, like this has happened. I've done this and I've done that, and now like they're realizing, you know, you get older and there is always a better man out there than you. You know, there's youngsters coming up,
And
and there's always going to be a better
question
man.
when you ask, how can we make sure the youngsters, this is what we're doing right here. This is what this podcast can be. You know what I mean? It can be used for. Our podcast is using. We don't send out negative energy. We're sending out good energy. We're sending out real positive things. We're asking good question, constructive. You know what I mean? Thoughts.
Yeah.
So if the kids are watching us, watching this podcast, tuning to us.
We hope the kids are watching us.
You know what I mean? You will see that, you know, what we speak about on here, we are doing it off here. You know, not just speaking about it on a podcast, we are actually doing.
And also, we're not naive. We've been there. You know, some of you kids,
exactly
the roads that some of you kids are going down and thinking, oh, you don't know we're doing, you don't know that. Some of us have been down those roads. Some of us have done this badness.
Sure.
To all different kind of levels. Do you know what I mean? So, you know, that's the beauty of it as well. Because you see, you know, we've grown, you know.
I don't think I have a legacy. I don't think I have a direction. I think I'm part of someone else's legacy. I don't really think I have my own. So I'm kind of continuing that, some of those things. Like you said, doing things like this, like my passion has always been camera, media, music, and just working with people and just sharing in it. But
this could be our legacy. We don't know where this is going to
go. Your legacy don't really finish until you're gone.
If this is going to be our legacy, like Tio said, please subscribe, like and share this bad boy, please. We got like 200 subscribers right now. How am I going to be a legend with 200 subscribers? God damn. Anyway, Ash, what's the next question?
I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it nice and fun.
That's a fun, you know.
No, it's not. It's alright. It's alright. It's not fun, really. It's just would you rather? Question again.
Don't throw no extras on. Just say.
All right, just straight. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Lose your sight or your memory.
Oh. I'm going to say one thing and be out. I'm losing my sight. That's it.
You're losing your sight, yeah?
Yeah, sight, 100%.
I think I'm losing my memory. I know.
Like your kids?
Sorry?
Your son, you're never going to know who that is.
No, sorry. Oh, no, sorry. I meant sight, sorry. Yeah, sorry. I thought, no. Yeah, lose my sight over my memory.
So I'm thinking, Ashley, you going with memory, yeah? Are you going with sight?
I'm going with sight. I'm losing my sight all day.
Yeah.
You want to lose that?
Sorry, not memory. Yeah. No,
I've
sight.
seen things before. Like, I do appreciate my sight, but I know what things look like.
Imagine just seeing the breast of the pump of
I'm talking about you.
That's imagination.
That's no sight from birth.
That's cool.
Yeah, no sight from
Yeah, well,
birth.
she can be bun.
Oh, he's throwing in a change.
You have to bust on
no
Ray Charles.
sight.
Remember, Ray Charles can tell from the thing you put from the wrist, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You have to develop some Ray Charles business.
You know what? You save an electric bill, innit? Ray Charles used to have the lights off all the time. But Hashwell's just changed it again.
I didn't change it. I said that's losing your sight from birth.
You never said that before.
No sight from birth.
Nah, man, don't say
it's
stop throwing
No, I'm not afraid. I'm just saying
Man,
sight
no,
from birth.
And what memory from when?
From when?
Remember from when?
What?
Memory
forever.
from when?
Up to this point.
What, for that, forever?
From you're born to this point, to this day right now.
You lose your memory.
You lose your
You
memory
lose
now.
all your memories.
I'll make some memories, boy.
Yeah, I'm losing my sight, man. I'm not having sight.
I'm not having sight then.
But if you're sorry from birth, then you ain't missing none.
Exactly.
But then memory,
Memory, exactly.
there's a lot, though.
It's a lot, man. To lose our memory now as well.
Memories
Boy.
are sweet, man. They're so hard, aren't they, to lose memories.
Yeah. Yep, no, I'll go with that. Definitely.
Man, I'd work it out, man.
Yeah, same to you. I'll work out. You know what I mean?
I'll work it out.
I'm sure blind men have already have worked stuff
Yeah,
out.
I'll
so
work
you know
out,
what I mean?
yeah, sight.
So many benefits. You don't got to pay no TV license. You
Sight,
got
man.
you get discount on like
TV
certain things.
license, you know.
No, but it's cool, though. Do you know what I mean? Shit, you ain't got to pay no
Would you
tax,
have an
no insurance, no
audiobook
car, no
license?
that. Oh,
Would you
yeah,
have an
shit.
audiobook license though?
What's that then?
Audiobook.
Oh yeah, I get an audio book.
Yeah.
I'd have like they got like Mac makes them like.
You're not going to remember.
Mac makes them, you
To be
know.
fair, I
How you
swear
gonna
to
know about
you,
Mac then?
DJ,
you're not going
How
to
you gonna know
miss.
about Mac?
You're not going to miss what a female look like because you're not going to have seen it. Seen what a female look like. You're
So
not going
you
to
could
miss
be-
all that.
So you could be some cutters thing and not even know.
Yeah, you don't know. You're not
There's
gonna
more
know.
options out there, aren't there? Because honestly, that is something that don't matter. What they look like
You're
does
right.
not matter.
You're
to
right.
me.
Because how are you going to know who looks pretty and who don't if you've never seen
Someone
it before?
telling you your girl's butt is.
Yeah.
Cool. So, name the 3 biggest Debos that you knew growing up.
That's easy.
And why? and I was sitting there thinking, you know, I was on social media, and I saw a couple of people out there, man, and I just thought, oh, cool. So I'll say my first three.
So we're naming them, yeah?
Naming them, man. We're naming the three biggest Debos that we know, man, and the reasons why. Like, you know, you can say what they've done or whatever, but just what, like, you know.
Saying what they've done, I don't care.
Say what they've done, say whatever. So my number one,
I know all yours.
my cousin.
I knew all yours. I know all yours.
Bro, everybody knew who he was, bro. And he's the first person I knew to Jacobite. The beard man. He was just that guy, man. He was just that guy, like, he just didn't care, man, about nobody, anybody would fight anyone, and he was jokes, man. I'm gonna go for a strange one.
Okay, fair enough.
Taking two of mine away.
I didn't know him like that.
Big man, but he was just big, and he's just like, he's just that kid, man. He's just, and that's why I said social media, because I popped up the other day a picture of him, and I thought I used to roll with him. Me and him were tight, like good friends and that. But I think the first time I married for me and him, I fight, and then we became friends after that. But and the third, I'm gonna put X9 up in there, you know. X9's going up in there, man. He was a bully back in the day, but X9 used to do some madness up in there. If I don't know what X9 is, that's.
Man said net government name.
He was that guy, man. He didn't ramp either, man. Like, you know, where we were playing football, where we were just people do dares and stuff. I know it's jokes, man, but loved all the memories about that. Like these things, you know, when we talk about the Debo thing, it wasn't a malicious way. It was more of that's just how we was, man. You knew where you stood and whatever, but it was. Yeah, man. They're my three. They're my three, man.
My story for him was he's in a year above us and he's a big guy. He was a big guy. And but he's always smiling. He always seemed happy, right? But he could switch. And I remember one time I was on Nacton Road, and Nacton Crescent kind of comes onto Nacton Road where the cash point used to be. Yeah. I think I told the story before. But I was on the corner of Nacton Crescent throwing eggs at the cash point, and there's people waiting for people to come and get the money. And he'd throw eggs at them so they run away and then go and run to the cash point and take the money. I remember that and I thought, wow. And he was like, do you want to help? Do you want to help? I said, that made it good. Because he'd already bullied me a couple of years before. I had to get my dad to come to the park and tell him off. And then we were cool. So he is one. Yeah. The other one was your cousin, yeah. So one time I was doing my paper round on Lancia Road now, yeah. And I parked my bike outside the garden. I went down this long garden. I was near Greenwich, Lancia Road down near there, yeah? And I could see him coming down the road and I was crap. He came, he didn't know who I was. Yeah. He'd seen me about. He knew who my dad was from the youth club, and he stood at the end and he went, you know what, I don't like you, you know? And I thought, I was year 7 probably. I don't like you. And I was like nervously smiling. Yeah. And he said, stop fucking smiling. You look like a fucking cat. I felt self-conscious about it my whole life. I didn't smile no more, man. Your mouth look like a cat. He went, oh shit. And he went, if you don't stop smiling, I'm taking your bike now. So I stopped smiling, put my head down, and walked off laughing. Debo, that gave me a complex. I think if I was a kid nowadays, I would have probably been getting all sorts of support for that moment. And then the third Debo, is T-Roy, of course.
Man said, of course.
Everyone knows.
Man out there, man. You got man. They call the man out there, man's called up my name.
He didn't affect me like that. T-Roy did. I kind of saw T-Roy from the other side because I was protected and I could see what the Debos do to other people.
Yeah, yeah.
I feel safe.
I felt safe, you know. I was on this side of the fence.
Exactly.
Yeah.
When T-Roy turned around,
you was on the safe side.
He's on my side. And it was, do you know what it is? Now you're older, you see it with your own kids. Yeah. And like, you probably couldn't beat them people up, yeah. But it's the will and the intimidation factor,
of course.
And like it's the mentality that them people didn't have, and you had that mentality like, what? I can do anything. Do you know what I mean? But at the time, it was just the wrong things, and you were so convinced that everyone else believed it too, even teachers and everyone. So yeah, just channeled in the wrong way.
Oh man, do you know what? I don't know if I've got 3. You know, I'm definitely calling that. Definitely. He never done that to me though, but I just saw the way he was with other people, you know.
He was cold,
and
man.
definitely had that fear factor. I'm gonna go with as well. Never done again to me because we're family anyway. But at the same time, again, I saw what he did to other people, and yeah, definitely had that fear factor as well. Do you know what? I'm gonna say a name, and you lot might not know him. You might know him and say, "What, him?" And I'll be like, "Yeah, him." So there was a boy who I used to go primary school with, and he used to bully and rob people, and so his name's yeah, no. So back in primary school,
he went to school.
Always used to just hassle people and just rob people and stuff, man. But yeah, I haven't seen him for years, so I won't know what he's like now. But yeah, they're my three people.
You just brought a load of people to me now. Thinking about them Gainesville boys.
Yeah, Gainesville boys. That's what I'm saying. There's quite a lot.
Oh yeah, there's a load of people. Actually. I just thought when you said Gainesville boys, I've just thought of that.
I just seen one the other day at a party. I was talking to him.
Yep.
And his son was there and he went, "That's my son." And his son went, "Bam, bam, bam," and started punching the wall. And I'm like, yeah, that's
There's a lot of people, man.
I don't really.
That's got pure yardy people we don't know about, you know. What are the twins called again, Ash?
Ben up and
Twist Up. Yep. That's
what they call him. They call him Ben up and Twist. You know, tight leg is bent, yeah. They got bow leg, yeah. But they used to call them Ben up. Bro, these man, the worst thing I see them do is dash the teacher off the balcony, bro.
What?
Pick up the female teacher, dash her off the balcony, bro. She broke up herself because you got to think in school in Jamaica you get beats in it when you're not doing stuff, so you have to hold your hands out. Yeah, you either get 10 licks or 20 licks with the belt. And
I think they should bring
take
that
the
back,
lick.
by the way.
100%. Yeah.
So yeah, these men never want to take no licks, so the teacher must try and beat them. Beat who? Pick her up and dash her over the balcony. And then his dad was like this. Their dad was this dread. This guy, he didn't play. Like everyone's scared of him.
Right.
So no one, because their dad was this madman. Just run the little area.
Yeah.
No one say nothing. They used to get away with bare stuff. Chase me around school with a knife before, bro. Yep.
In the school?
Yeah. Pull out the knife. Oh, good thing I was quick, boy. I was calm, but then Ben up foot that couldn't catch me, boy. And my uncle, because my uncle knows his dad, my uncle went and spoke to his dad, and I was cool after that. They didn't trouble me. They just look at me and just walk past. Yeah, that's right.
Do they count as 2 or 1?
They count as 2, bruv. Them 2 was evil, bruv. People get beat up. I used to get every day someone get beat up in school, bruv. They're just like T-Roy.
Who's the third one?
T-Roy. T-Roy never troubled me anyway, but still.
That's what I mean. T never troubled me. That's why I didn't put T in there, man.
Yeah.
You were cool from day one. Me and two were key. He like trying that.
T-Roy really trying.
He like God.
My bike? What did you do with my bike?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh shit! Yeah, loosen the damn bike. I'm there doing the leader, and the thing come off and drop off the bike. And what was it? Bassett and something. You know what's that one? Roxanne and Bassett, bruv. This is outside Queensway Shop, bruv.
I was there.
Yeah, remember that? Drop off the bike, bruv. I'm brussing up. Yep, that's what T-Roy did to me, bruv. Or he's walking to the shops. But yeah, go on and do a wheelie. Yeah, like an idiot.
One of the little BMX, that BMX was bad, little black BMX.
Black BMX, bro. I love that. I used to love that bike.
Remember that?
I love that BMX, boy. She lift the wheel up, boy. Poof.
I remember, boy. We used to have bike racing. That's why we were quick on that thing, boy. Yeah, everyone else in
my shoes, bro. I wear the shoes, bro. I didn't wear trainers. I use them kickers, bro.
Yeah, kickers. Oh, good days, man. So would you rather go into the past and meet your ancestors or go into the future and meet your great-great-grandchildren?
Ancestors.
You go to the past and meet your ancestors?
Yeah, because I want questions. I would like to ask some questions.
Ask questions, okay. I get that.
Ancestors all day long.
Ancestors as well?
Yeah. Okay. I'd like to know about
where
history,
you come from,
where I come from,
all these things. There's so much more to learn from that.
Back, you'd see what you can't see.
Yeah,
what has been hidden, destroyed, mashed up. I'd like to know about.
You can't make an impact. You can just see.
Yeah.
It just says me.
You can't say to them, do this.
You can't influence what happens now.
Yeah, no. But what
you're old in history. You're old in history, and it's like quantum leap. You know, you're changing stuff, and then before you know it, there's no Eli.
Yeah, Back to the Future. Yeah.
Exactly.
Picture stuff.
Exactly. Yeah.
No, definitely ancestors.
Yeah.
I said my picnic. That's enough.
There's
man.
benefits. That's just true, though.
They're my kids. You know what I mean? Like,
Ancestors,
you know what?
it's got to be.
I
in it,
think
surely.
it had to be ancestors. I
Surely,
was
innit?
thinking great grandkids, meeting great grandkids, shall I say? But then
You
you
just,
know,
you're still
they're
not going to
gonna
have
ask
that
you-
knowledge.
they're
You're still not
probably
going to
gonna
not
ask
have
you-
that.
They're probably going to ask you questions that you're like, well, I don't know the answers to because I need to see my
Yeah.
ancestors.
If you go back and see your ancestors, you can then tell your kids and tell their kids, and then that's still
true.
passed on to
you
generation.
might get broke off and then great grandchildren. Nigga, you don't leave me shit.
No, you're not wrong.
You're not leave me
You're
shit.
not wrong. You're not
You don't
wrong.
leave me shit.
Yeah.
I struggle all my life.
Exactly that. Exactly that. What are you gonna do with that money?
Because the thing is though, they can't blame the ancestors. They can only blame you for things.
Yeah.
Like, how come you did? How come you mean this? You sucking on the blame, man? Nah.
Yeah, because going into the future, there's no guarantee it's going to be good, so you could depress yourself.
Exactly. That's
that.
what I mean.
What's
Yeah.
going to come next?
Exactly.
Whereas the
See what's
past,
gonna
you
happen.
kind of
Yeah.
But it
have an
depends on
altered history of
when
what
you
they
go back
say they
into the
happened.
past. You could go back to a real depressing era, man. Like,
That's what I mean. Because it says,
would you want to go back then when your
it says
family
meet-
were their slaves or
It
whatever?
said
Would you want
meet
to go back?
ancestors. It didn't say
Meat.
what time.
No,
It didn't say
meat.
when.
No, meat.
But you
Yeah,
still,
they
you,
might
still-
be
you
eating
still
is different.
take it. You
I'll
still
still
take
take the meat
it.
because I think
I
it's
don't know,
before.
man.
I'll still take the
I think it's
meat.
before me.
Yeah, I'll still
Anything
take
after
the meat.
me is affecting me because I had an opportunity to change.
Yeah.
Because in
I
meeting,
can't
so
change
you.
what's before me.
So I'm assuming it's
You know what I mean?
in a conversation
So I
setting.
think, yeah.
You know, sit
More to
down and
that.
have a conversation.
I think I'm gonna go with an insight of what was going on then.
Yeah,
So you know what I mean. So you're seeing like
You're
you
floating
know,
above.
you're
like,
floating
can't-
about just
and
seeing
to
it.
you're seeing the slave master whipping you know
You can't
your
do
ancestor.
anything.
You can't do nothing about it. Boy, that's gonna be hard. You
No,
know.
I would still rather be there. I would
Yeah.
rather be there.
Well, I
Because
see it.
See it.
if I come back
Yeah,
to
of
where I'm
course.
at, I know
Where we
I
came
have the
from.
proof, the evidence, and the truth. I'll know
True.
where to look
True.
as well. I know
True.
where to look in history.
I'll mark that
find
yard. I'll
evidence
be like,
and mark
alright,
it.
this yard I
Yeah.
need to come to. This yard's getting bun down.
Yep.
And I hope I stay there for like a month or some
You know what
shit.
your real name is and stuff. Actually, you probably even know what you're entitled to.
Yeah.
And things like that from the history before slavery, or however long you
We know
go.
what we're entitled to. We just can't get it.
You can't
Yeah.
get it. We ain't
We
gonna
ain't
get
never
it.
gonna get it either.
I don't know about
I don't know about
that.
never.
I don't know about that. I don't know
Charles.
about that.
Eli, they're still hoping Charles is gonna do something. For
Ah,
us, you know.
nah, man.
Still coming with that Charles talk.
Nah,
Charles.
no way. You see the way of the world at the moment. There's nothing changing anytime soon. In fact, it's gonna get a whole heap of worse.
Yeah, of course. But
Charles can't influence that.
What's a feature about yourself, physical appearance, that makes you that you're the least confident about? I'd start when I was younger. Yeah, I used to have a feature. I used to have bad eczema when I was younger, man. And you know, as a black man, when you get eczema, that just go black. Black, boy.
That black.
And I used to
ashy
have
part,
it here on my leg, yeah, and behind my knee. When I was playing basketball, my shorts were like this. I was going, Mum, Dad, I want longer shorts. And you're like, get longer shorts. You have them for the whole year. So in PE, I used to always sit like where I can just cover up my life. I used to do like basketball and all that all the time. So I wanted to do sport. So for me back then, it was that. Like it was my eczema, man. That used to get me down, boy.
and that's all been them bits,
I
innit?
had
Like,
mine.
all the bits where the creases
Try
and
it,
jobs and
man.
that. Yeah.
I had mine, but I've done something about mine. Mine's completely changed. But mine was my toenails.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh. There's pictures of those things now. Jesus.
Crowfoot,
But
where's Crowfoot?
Yeah.
I remember actually, the thing is, I remember when I played for Kesgrave first with Leroy Paris and all them man there. There was James Milbourne, rest in peace, James. And who else was there? James Calcroft was there as well. Chris Head, all them boys, all them Nacton boys. I went to the team, and when we was getting changed, I was now taking my sock off to put my other football sock on. And I think it was Chris who saw, and Chris started busting up. And when he did, everyone else started busting up, you know. I wanted to cry. And I was like, they were like, what happened? And I was like, when I was younger, I put my foot near the gas fire and I burnt my foot in the gas fire. I
believe that story, you know.
For years, innit?
I had to say that, but boy.
No, you said to me you fell asleep with your foot. in the
Yeah,
fire.
I did. Fell asleep with the foot in the fireplace and fell up my top. Yeah, exactly. Bad, weren't they?
I would have sold that too.
Yeah, exactly. Listen, Ash, you know what I mean? That's what it is. But now things are good. When I got some tablets from the doctors and that all got changed. So I'm good now.
It's mad how we got, like, as teenagers, you have things, but And they stop you from doing things, innit? They stop you from
It's
wearing sandals.
embarrassing. I could wear
Yeah.
I'd wear flip flops with socks. You know what I mean? You know how hot it
You
is.
started that trend.
You know what I mean? Yeah. I probably
now
did.
everybody
Everyone
does
does it
that.
now, exactly. Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
God,
But yeah, that was my thing.
it'd be my smile. I wish I had straight teeth, but that's it. That's me.
You can do that though.
I know I
You
can.
could do that, yes, but you got to pay the money though.
I had braces when I first came here, and that shit hurt, and I took it off. I
remember seeing the braces,
I went to get my mum went to the mold and everything, and then it went to go and do it, and I was like, take it off that same day when you put it on, when the guys putting it
Go
on.
back and do that, man.
I should have, I could do
You
that
can do
now.
that Invisalign thing now. innit?
Yeah, I can do that. I can do that now. I could afford to do it now, but
Yeah, because I think
It's you know. innit?
one of our friends went and done that. They had a gap and they managed to get it all
oh yeah,
closed in
yeah,
now.
yeah.
Yeah.
It looks quite good actually.
Yeah, it does.
I remember I used to look at Daniels and Dwayne's. They had wicked teeth, didn't they? Them two back till now. Dwayne, mash up now.
Everyone did it, you know.
What do you mean? Drugs did it to him, bro. Not me.
Nah, Dwayne did have some good teeth.
Yeah,
back then.
him
He
and
did.
Daniel had wicked teeth, didn't
Yeah.
Daniel Connor's got good teeth.
they? Yeah, them
I
two
think
had
Aaron
wicked
Look
as
at
well,
everyone's
actually.
teeth, man. I never noticed that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I say
them two had
my
wicked
teeth,
teeth,
my
bro.
bottom teeth are twisted, man.
My teeth are mash up now, man.
Only teeth.
My teeth are mash up.
You should chew there. Are twisted, man. You're probably my teeth, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then I just think they don't
Makes it-
stand out that much, and that's just a bit quirky, it's a bit character man and business, man.
Yeah.
No,
Hey,
stop.
that's never hindered me in anything.
Nah, true.
Nah.
No one's ever put it out and said, "Yo, your teeth are mash up."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's cool.
Do you know what mine
Probably
is?
got
'Cause
that a
I ain't got
couple
that
times.
was back then. Like I ain't black. It's a bit blacker than the rest of the skin actually, but that's cool, man. I wish I was a couple shades blacker anyway. But my thing, my thing is, yeah,
Wesley Snipe black.
yeah. I hate my gums 'cause they're black.
Black.
This on my chin is my beard. That's
Yeah, you
probably
never-
my thing.
yeah.
I don't actually wish I had a beard, but it's like an embarrassing thing. Like you're a man and you ain't got a beard.
You can't
grow a beard.
grow a full beard.
I
Some
can't
people
go any fake. Look at these people. Look. I cannot
He'd have been
shave
growing up
for
for 10 years, bro.
Yeah, I cannot shave for the next 10 years, and all I would have to do is just like trim up a couple of little. Never grow a
That's
beard.
what we go bigger.
You know when you're a teenager and everyone start growing like little moustache and you're looking around and think, all right, my turn soon.
Yeah. You need
My
some
Never
relax
came.
on that, man. I'll grow then.
No, I don't want it to grow now. I know that's
Some relax on
I
that,
say
boy.
time in the
Make
morning.
it
I just
grow.
wake up and go, boy.
Flat it
So
up afterwards.
yeah, puberty never fully happened. My voice and my beard just kind of stopped. Stopped.
All right, that's it for us this week. Please, you know the drill. Like, subscribe, follow,
share.
share. You know the drill. Just give us some feedbacks. Feedbacks is very important.
Yeah, good man.
Good or bad. Just
some comments up in there.
Just let us know. Anything you want to talk about, if you want to come on the show, just let us know, man.
Holla.
Any of the questions we asked today, put your own questions in.
Yeah.
We're happy to answer them.
Let's hear your answers. That'll be
Yeah.
that'll be good.
Yeah.
You know, we should do this same one, but with an all-female cast of Where the Keys At. No, none of us on here. I want
Yeah.
all
That would be
women on
sick.
there.
That would be good.
Come on,
So any
ladies. man.
females out there want to do this?
I
Yeah.
spoke to a few. You
4
lot keep telling
girls,
me you
3
wanna do
girls,
it, and you ain't
friends.
come back to man yet. So
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
All right, that's us.
Peace.
And peace.
Yeah.